Shizune about faces and marches out the door, and Misha skips out after her. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Last week those two were like bloodhounds, or prison guards, or Nazis. Maybe prison guards bred from bloodhounds. Bloodhound Nazi prison guards. Can't believe I just thought that, let alone saying it out loud. I think I need to move away from Kenji. Never mind. Anyway, should we go to the library? Sure. Hanako follows me through the still crowded halls to the library, using me as a shield. Oh, hey. Hey, Yuko. As soon as we go through the door, Hanako bolts to the counter where Yuko is stacking books. Before I can catch up, Hanako's whispered something to her ear. You find the non-fiction, but I don't know where exactly, if you can look it up. Never mind. Hey, Yuko, what's this all about? Oh, Hisao, Hanako's just looking for a book on... Nothing. Nothing? A book on nothing? Is that a non-fiction section? I was just... I should have glanced at Yuko. She looks like she's about to burst from the pressure of keeping Hanako's request secret. Yuko, what did... Chess! She's looking for a chess book! I make a mental note never to entrust Yuko with any important information. This fucking woman can't be trusted. If this was World War II and she was a Nazi, she'd be having us all killed. Yuko! I'm sorry, Hanako. It just slipped out. Well, it's not a secret anymore. Come on, I'll give you a hand. I should really brush up on my skills, too. Oh, okay. I just wanted to beat you. Yuko disappears behind the counter in shame as Hanako and I wander into the depths of the non-fiction section. Why don't you wander to the depths of someone else's section? No? Okay. It was just a observation. I thought maybe you'd be appreciative of it. I know there's supposed to be a system for categorizing those books, but I don't see how anyone could decipher without spending half of their life researching it. The Dewey Decimal System. The system that was made obsolete ever since computers. It's probably why the librarians I know are neurotic. Towards the end of the aisle, between a book on the card tricks and some books on kids' games, stands a single book branded title, Chess Tactics for Champions. Before I can reach it, Hanako has the book in her hands, clutching it to her chest. Well, guess that's yours then. Mind if I borrow it when you're finished? Sure, I just haven't really played against anyone before Lily before, so I thought... Damn it, it's not like I was trying to beat Hanako deliberately or anything, but she seems she's taking it to heart. She's trying to outdo me now. Then again, at least this means she wants to play with me again. That's a plus, right? Well, it's not like I'm a master or anything. I've just played a bit before. You know, just play cool. Don't try and disparage her. Be a hero. Be the hero that Hanako needs. It occurs to me that I haven't told Hanako about my condition. Falter for a second, sighing to cover my tracks. It's a conversation for another day. Before I came here, are you all right? Yeah, I was just remembering something. That's good, bro. It's good. It's good. One thing about it, I shouldn't be judged. I shouldn't be afraid to tell Hanako about my condition and my time in the hospital. Judging by her scars, she probably spent a fair amount of time in the hospital with it too. For some reason, I can't bring it up. At least not today. And not on short notice. I need to plan this shit if I'm going to interject it into our conversations. The best way to bring up conversations about you almost dying is to plan it ahead and have a good escape route for if things go sour really fast. So, like, I was just dying after I was meeting a girl, and then I just left, and then everything was okay. That's your escape plan. Eager to break off the conversation, I grab a random book from the shelf. Please don't be like, How to Maintain Your Vagina 101. It's some of the book's World's Fastest Roller Coasters. That's not bad. Published in 1982. Well, not very up to date, but it should at least be interesting. Well, we both got books now. Should we go sit down? Naoko seems to accept my bluff, and we head to the reading book in the back of the library. Neither of us says a word, and we simply open our books and start reading. I tried to read my book, but it would seem that in 1982, roller coasters weren't nearly as large as the one built in the decades since. It is 2012, 30 years later. Most of the ones listed are made of wood. Something about them doesn't seem safe to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, what's it called? Coney Island. The Coney Island. Oh, God. Coney Island Twister? Coney Island. Oh, God, I'm going to get shot for now. The Brooklyn Cyclone. Yeah, the Brooklyn Cyclone. Oh, my God, that roller coaster is made completely out of wood. It's been there since, like, 1920. Obviously, it's had some renovations done to it, but it's an entire wood roller coaster, and the thing just creaks, and you're just afraid you're going to die because it's close to 100 years old. If I'm going to ride on something potentially dangerous, I want it to be made out of steel or some kind of space-age alloy. That big words like titanium and ruthenium. Quickly lose interest, and my eyes wander across the reading area of the restaurant Hanako. Oh, we're like zooming in. This is not good. Hanako seems absorbed in her book, flicking back and forth through the pages as if confirming what she just read. Wonder if it's actually effective or if she's just overloading herself. She constantly brushes her hair from her face, temporarily revealing her scar tissue. I'm still not sure about the protocol here. Is it right to ask her about her scars, or her past, how long she's in the hospital? Does she still visit a doctor? Those seem like questions that you'd ask someone who just transferred to school, translated into the local language. But to date, no one's directly asked me of any of them. Well, except Rin. But I don't think I can use their guide as proper social behavior, because Rin is fucking crazy. And she's just like, well, you know, you would want to know that because you're a failure and you should get to know things. because she's just weird like that. For the time being, I'll just keep my mouth shut. If someone wants you to know of something, I'll tell you. Trying to force issue might drive Hanako back into herself. What? What the hell did I read? Drive her back into herself? Sorry to interrupt, but I have to close the library now. Already? I checked my watch somehow as I was lost in thought. Nearly 2 hours passed. I wonder if you learned about those roller coasters. Do you want to check out those books? I can do it on the way out. Please. I'm done. I'll jump this one back on the way, though. It wasn't as interesting as I first thought. Hanako marks her place with a slip of paper and stands up. The girl heads to the counter, and I return to my book to, put it back on the shelf. Yuko scans Hanako's book with precise practice precision. It still manages to fumble it. Oh, there we go. Third time lucky. Since it's a non-fiction book, you can only have it for a week. That's okay. Yuko shuts down the library's computer and hurries us out the door. Arg, I didn't think it was this late already. But you're the one that told us you had to close. Yes, I know, but that was before I looked at the time. I'll see you later. She's really fucking creepy. Yuko bolts down the hall, her handbag trailing behind her like an awkward streamer. I guess all librarians really are neurotic. Huh? Oh shit. Never mind, I was just thinking that I've never met a librarian that can organize their time, no matter how good they are with the books. Oh, I know what you mean. No, you don't. You just said, huh. I'm onto you. Hanako smiles in amusement. It wasn't meant to be a joke, but I must have reminded her of some other librarian or something. I have to get back. Yeah, me too. I didn't realize it was late. Thanks for letting me hang out with you. No problem. Thanks for letting me hang out with you? Are you trying to seem like a girl? Come on, man. Where's your man card? Where's your man pants? Put those on. I had fun hanging out with you. We should do it again sometime. That's what you say. Thanks for letting me hang out with you. Come on, Hanako. Hisao. Get your ass together. Go to my dormitory room now anyway. So, do you mind if I tag along? Oh, okay. Hanako sets off ahead of me and I had to jog a little to reach her side. She must be playing that goddamn game. We walk through the gardens, eventually arriving in front of the dorm buildings. Oh, we're gonna have sex in the gardens. Man, you walk pretty fast. I used to play at a soccer club and you managed to outpace me because you are dying. I kind of regret saying that. It has nothing to do with her pace, but the fact that my condition significantly worsens my fitness. Nako's reaction is odd. I expect an awkward attempt to downplay her walking speed, but she just blushes while looking at her feet and smiling. Silence hangs in the air between us. It happens often around Hanako, but feels slightly different than usual this time. After a few seconds, I try to break the silence. Here you go. See you in class tomorrow. Sure. What a fucking weird thing. Just sure. Here's $10 million. Sure. Okay. Sure. Where's the thank you? Where's the okay? Have a great night? Where's the more to it? It's lacking. Hanako waves a short goodbye before pushing her way through the dorm doors. I stand and look at them for a while before making my way to my own dormitory room. We're gonna run into Kenji. We're gonna fucking run into Kenji. We're gonna run into Kenji. Oh, no we're not. Katawa Shoujo, Katawa Shoujo, do. Oh, yawn, chirping birds. Normally this would be a good time to reflect upon the beauty of nature. Not really. But it's 6 a.m. Fuck nature. Oh god. Covering my head with my pillow, I slam my face in the mattress, hoping that the impact will send me instantly back to sleep. Or dying. Futile. Toss and turn, but sleep simply won't return to me. Alright, nature. You've won. See, I'm getting up now. Oh god, I hate that. My fucking bed is right under a window. Like a sleep weighs my mind down. There's only one remedy for this. A nice hearty breakfast. It would be nice to be... Oh my god, I have these tables in my... I didn't even fucking realize this. My old high school had these chairs and this table. They're fucking weird as shit, but I guess they're cool. It'd be nice not to be the first person here. To be the first to dig into a piping pile of food. To sit, wherever I desire. The place is empty, Hanako. You're crazy. I mean, Hisao. God, again, their names fucking interchangeable. Would have been nice. But even my exceptionally early starts put me behind the most diligent students. I guess there's quite a few people here that early starts here, for one reason or another. My hand is still bleeding. Fuck me. A group of students in sports clothes huddle around a table, eagerly discussing game plans in between inhaling great gulps of food. Oh yeah, so blue 42 that ball. Oh yeah, I'll run wide receiver. Oh, I'm going back. Fucking people and their eating habits. Scattered around the hall are a number of blurry-eyed students, probably suffering from the same ailment as myself. Noisy fucking birds. I wish I had a BB gun. No, I would never do that. It's a horrible thing to do. Of course, there are people that actually enjoy getting up this early. Ones with their bag stuffed with textbooks and completed homework. Fucking Misha. And Shizune. It's hard not to despise people like that, even more so when you're tired yourself. Picking out a familiar fish in a thin crown, I head towards the nearest table. Lily sits alone, delicately feeling her way around the small plate of eggs with her fork. 12 chains are interrupt her in her clockwork movements. I would just say how a blind person zones out, simply moving in a predetermined pattern learned over years, just like how a sighted person would eat while reading a newspaper. Or read a newspaper while taking a shit, or watch TV while eating. Something of that matter. It'd be weird if you just sat down next to a blind person and, like, let's say you didn't have, like, a smell, because they probably could smell you. Well, obviously anyone can smell you, but their senses are supposed to be more tuned, and you just stare at them, and they're like, who's there? And you don't say anything. I wonder if they would strike at you, if they would smack you with a cane. Lily would. She's aggressive like that. But no, I'm a nice guy. Good morning, Lily. I didn't expect you to be here this early. Already on your knees, I see. Oh, Hisao, you startled me. I didn't know you took breakfast this early. Oh, I take it very early. Wink. I know, this is an exception to the rule. I greatly prefer to be late in school than early for breakfast. Lily gives a small sigh at my immediate tartness as I begin eating my food. It doesn't take long for her to relapse back into her previous mindless nibbling. Each short motion lacks energy. I suppose this is similar to letting your eyes wander while performing any ordinary chore. After a few repetitions of the food/eat food cycle, Lily puts down her fork and dabs her lips with a napkin. Aww. Hisao, do you mind if I ask you a question? Damn, all I want is a little food and about 4 hours of sleep. No, it says, can I ask you a question for a simple question? Sure. Do you think of Hanako as a friend? This seems like a leading question. I guess so. Why do you have to ask? Please don't say, are you going to marry her? No real reason. I do have another question, though. Why is it that you think of her as a friend? What is that? Because she's nice to me. This is well above my level. I'm not no fucking shrink. What is she expecting from me? I'm not really sure. I guess it's because she's a little different in the way she deals with people. Since I've noticed, she really hasn't connected with anyone. She doesn't even seem interested in other people. I think people are a little scared of her by her appearance. Really? I thought that was kind of, well, discouraged here. Discriminating as such. Well, because everyone's fucking discriminatable. Discriminating-able. Fuck. If I were to put it in one way, she furrows her brow. A thought and a move which makes me slightly anxious at what she's plucking from her mind. I'd say that you're a little naive. Naive? I'd be insulted enough with a slightly cynical grin on her face. I'm not naive. I understand what's going on. I like her. Big deal. I see. And I'm not happy. While Yamaku has a stronger sense of community compared to other schools, it's far from being conflict-free. Rules cannot remove human nature. After all, only suppress it. God, that's deep. There's something I've noticed, actually. It's little things like how certain people avoid cliques, or certain people in cliques avoid each other in the hallways. It's no different than my school, really. Even Lily and Shizune can be considered bitter rivals, even though they both seem to like fairly accepting people. Well, at least the Misha-tinted Shizune does. Who knows what actually goes on with her fingers and behind her glasses. Evil shit. She signs like, fuck that bitch. I can't stand her. Sign. Yeah, I guess you're right, but when I first came here, everything was a bit of a shock. I kept on making mistakes, or at least thinking I was making mistakes. Like, when we first met, I said, I see to you. I didn't know if that was considered rude or anything, so I tried to just put it in the back of my mind. Treat people any differently and that kind of thing. So I didn't. I told myself that Hanako and you and everyone else were just normal, and I tried to ignore the obvious. I talked to Hanako and if she was any other person, so we became friends. At least, that's how I think it happened. Maybe she's secretly poisoning me and convicting me of terrible things. But I feel guilty just for saying something like that aloud, as if it took extra effort to think of Hanako or you or anyone else here. I don't think that's right. Hisao, I think you're naive, but I also think you're a good person. It is perhaps one of your better traits. Great, so being naive is my better trait. God damn it. I suppose I could take that as a compliment, although I don't want to, because I feel like you just insulted me, woman. I can see what you're up to. You can't see what I'm up to. Yeah. Tell me, are you free tonight? Oh god, no. I'm here for Hanako, not you. You asked me why I'm friends with Hanako, and then you want to hang out tonight? What kind of shit is this? If you don't count homework, then I guess I'm free as the breeze. In that case, would you like to carry myself and Hanako for tea? Of course I do. I really don't have that much money at the moment, so going out isn't really... Oh, I didn't mean going out. Just here this evening. You can access the classrooms in the evening here? No, that's not what I meant. Hanako and I often use the room for tea parties together. Oh, you're going to the room? Sweet. Sure, I see no problem with that. What's your room number? Bro, it's the first time you get a girl's number. Or room number. 225, room 25 on the second floor. Okay, sure. Well then, I'd best be off. I have class representative duties to attend to after all. Goodbye. Until this evening, Hisao. Yeah, catch you later. Wait, 22 what? 25? 22 something? Fuck, I don't remember. Hang on. Was I just invited to a girl's room after hours? Is that even allowed? Bro, it doesn't matter. Dick wet, go. There's a curfew here, but I've never heard of any rules about visitors in the dorm rooms. I didn't either. When I was in Model UN, I think I told you guys about that, when the debate team, pretty much, we'd go to different schools like Rutgers and Yale, and we'd debate there. But during the off hours when we weren't debating, which was like fucking never, we were in the hotel, pretty much close to the conference room. And literally, their rules were you pretty much, at least my school, obviously it can't be unisex. And wait. I don't know what I'm saying. You couldn't have chicks in your room, and the ladies couldn't have guys in their room past a certain time. Like I think it was like past 9 o'clock. Past 9 o'clock, everyone had to retire to their certain rooms. So again, this is 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. So I understand what she's saying. In case you never encountered that, they don't want that because they think you're going to be devious bastards and have sex everywhere. Which, honestly, no comment. I'm not saying anything. Let's just continue. Even still, it's enough to get my sleep-deprived brain jump-started. Add that to a lukewarm breakfast, and you have one hell of a pick-me-up day. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't even want fucking class. I just want to dusk.